now is CubeVIT Rubik's 2 by 3.
Okay, yes. Now I can solve it as a 3 by 3. I don't need this anymore. It will take some time. You can cut the video. What in the mutation is this case? I don't recognize this OLL or PLL. What is this?
Hey there, you seem confused. What's the matter?
I don't know. They said it was supposed to be like a 3 by 3, but I'm not understanding what kind of OLL or PLL case is this.
This is very easy, man. Let me show you how it's done. Don't be like Tarun. Learn OLL and PLL parity right
So
now.
after forming the centers and the edges in a 4x4, one must solve the 4x4 like a normal Rubik's cube. But while doing so, we might get these type of cases. These cases are known as parity. These cases are not possible in a normal cube. This parity is known as an OLL parity. Here the edge is flipped. This is the only edge flipped in the entire 4x4. This parity is known as a PLL parity. Here these two edges must be swapped. However, there is no existing PLL in a normal Rubik's cube. In this tutorial, I will explain you how to solve a 4x4 parity. The PLL parity is very easy to solve. What we are going to do is we are going to move only the right center layer, the top layer and the top two layers. So what we are going to do is we are going to move the right center layer 2 times, the top layer 2 times, right center layer again 2 times, top two layer 2 times, right center layer 2 times, top two layer 2 times, and the last step is pretty obvious. This is how the PLL parity is solved. This is the OLL parity, possibly the most challenging parity you can come across in a 4x4 Rubik's cube. However, I would like to explain it in a very simple way to you. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to move only the right center layer, the left center layer, do U2 moves and do F2 moves. And we're going to divide this solve into 2 cycles. And we're going to follow a rule. After every right move we will do an U2. And after every left move we will do an F2. So this is how the first cycle goes. We are going to move the right layer down, do an U2, move the left layer also down and do an F2 as per the rule. And then we are going to move the left layer up, do an F2. This marks the end of the first cycle. Now in the second cycle what we are going to do is we are going to move only the right layer and we are going to do U2 moves. So the first move would be R2 and then as per the rule we have to move the top layer twice. The next step would be to move the right layer up once, do a U2, bring the right layer down and then do a U2. Now the cube comes to this state, which is pretty easy to solve. All we have to do is match this bar and make it parallel to the bar behind over here. That can be done through an F2. Then we can bring the red bar towards its side and the orange bar will also come forward if we do an R2. And the last move is pretty easy. We just have to do an F2. Thank you. This is how to solve an OLL parity.